was close. What did she say?
She said nagging.
Nagging. Nagging. You nag her quite a bit. But because you really just want to go watch sports on TV.
That's right.
Do you watch a lot of sports on TV?
Occasionally.
Occasionally, yeah. Does he watch a lot?
You're kidding me.
All right, we'll have to ask the audience again. These are close ones. Who thinks that is a match? Who says no way? Who says yes? Who says no? Unfortunately not. It was close, but no cigar in that one. Thank you very much, audience. Here's audience participation here. After 55 years, what do you think she would say that she wishes you would just stop doing?
We haven't got long enough on this cruise to tell you all of them. Probably to condense it, she would say, get off that computer or stop nagging.
Get off the computer, stop nagging. She mentioned that you like to give her directions when she's driving. Do you do that?
That's true.
You do, that's true. All right. So we did get a few matches there, which is great. And let's move on with the next one here. This one was a little bit more complicated, but we asked the ladies which or what they felt would be your favorite condiment, what they think is your very, very, very favorite condiment in the entire world. What do you think she might have thought is your favorite condiment?
Trojan extra thin.
Hold on, no, hold on a second. No. I don't think he understood. I don't think he understood the question. I don't think he understood the question. So, no, it's like what you put on your meat and your food and all that. Hold on, let's go ahead and get another chance. Another chance. You know what I mean? Favorite condiment. Yeah.
HP sauce.
HP sauce. She mentioned
Salt and pepper.
salt and pepper. Which, I am that as well, yeah. Well, isn't this nice? We can get together like this and have some good clean fun on a Friday night. What do you think she might have mentioned?
I'm gonna go with ketchup.
Ketchup. She said
Chocolate.
chocolate sauce.
It's not really a condiment, so.
Neither was that. What do you think she mentioned?
Mustard.
Mustard, she said.
Spicy mustard.
Spicy mustard, you got it. And what do you think she might have mentioned?
HP sauce, that's the only condiments I use.
Okay. She said
English mustard.
English mustard.
Yuck, not me.
Have you been serving him mustard for 55 years?
He puts it on steak.
Okay. All right, let's go with the next one here. This one's a little bit trickier, as we mentioned to the ladies. What do you think she would have answered? We said, what is the very, very first thing your husband grabs when he wakes up in the morning? You wake up, you grab something. What do you think she said? What do you think she might have said?
Oh, boy.
She answered.
Soap.
Soap. He wakes up and he grabs the soap. She mentioned the
Toothbrush.
toothbrush. No, man. Unfortunately not. That's right. Is that right? She knows. She knows. You wake up. You grab something. What would it be?
Glass of water.
Glass of water. She mentioned, she didn't say exactly what you grabbed, but she mentioned that it had to do with sort of going off to the John and, you know. So, we don't have to go any further than that, other than the fact, unfortunately, you did not get a match.
What do I grab? Crikey. My medication pills.
No, she didn't say that either. Sorry. She said the...
Clothes.
Your clothes. You grab your clothes.
I was going to say clothes. Can I change my answer?
You can't change your answer after we've heard hers, no. So unfortunately not. No. Okay. What do you think she mentioned? The very first thing that you grab is, you wake up, you grab something, what is it?
Well, at home it would be the cell phone, but I don't know if that was what she said. Watch, cell phone, toothbrush.
Okay, I don't know if I explained the rules at the beginning. First, you can't answer after you've heard your wife's answer, and you got to pick one. Just one.
We'll say toothbrush.
Toothbrush. She said her. Which unfortunately neither gets you any points or gets you any points with her. So that hopefully you'll do a bit better from now on. Luckily, the fourth question is a multiple choice, giving you a 25% chance of getting it correct. And the question was, which one of the following movie titles would best describe your amorous relationship with each other? Is it A, 24/7, B, Saturday Night Fever, C, Same Time Next Year, or D, Gone with the Wind? We'll start with our newlyweds here. 4 choices.
24/7.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, 24. So that's not what she said, though. Now she said Saturday Night Fever. I got great news, though. It's tomorrow, Saturday. So all right. Unfortunately, no match there. We're going to go with the next one. What do you think she might have mentioned?
Saturday Night Fever.
She did. She did. What do you think she might have mentioned?
Saturday Night Fever.
You got it. And, sorry?
Gone with the Wind.
I've got good news and bad news. The good news is she gave you more credit than that. The bad news is you didn't get a match. She said she thought it was sometime next year. Not same time. She just said sometime next year. Oh, let's give a big round of applause. Congratulations, gentlemen. Thank you very much. We're going to turn the tables now. If you don't mind, ladies, you're going to be following Jeff from your, or sorry, Valerie. There's Valerie and Jeff from your activity staff out to the soundproof booth. Gentlemen, go ahead. Please take a seat. And we're going to go with the second round here. All right, I think the ladies are, well, they're working their way out here. They'll be out there in just a moment. So we're going to get started now. Gentlemen, we're going to do exactly what we did when the ladies were here. And we're going to ask you 4 different questions. The only difference is the first 3 are worth 10 points each. And the last one, the final question, is worth 25 points. So that could be the make it or break it question. The first one's pretty easy. Very simply, where did you and your wife go on your very, very first date? Your first date, where'd you go?
As in which restaurant or?
Well, it didn't have to be a restaurant, but if it was, you could have a match.
A restaurant, Italian restaurant.
An Italian restaurant. All right. Where was it?
In Eugene, Oregon.
Eugene, Oregon. All right. You got it. This is more than 25 years ago, more than likely. Your very, very, very first date.
I'm going to say prom.
The prom. All right. That's sweet.
A restaurant up in the Dandenong Mountains, but I don't know the name of it.
The restaurant, where was it?
In the Dandenong Mountains, just out of Melbourne.
I'm not necessarily sure what you just said there, but you got it. In Melbourne. Restaurant in Melbourne? Restaurant in Melbourne.
Dancing.
Sorry?
Dancing.
Dancing. Where'd you go dancing?
Oh, crikey, I can't remember the name of the joint. It was a very popular place, she'll remember.
Okay. Dancing at a very popular place that she is sure to remember. I love it. That's a great answer. You got it. All right, let's go to the next one. Gentlemen, this one's a little bit tougher, a little bit more complicated, or a little bit more difficult. You've got to imagine the scenario. You've got to sort of imagine here. I want you to imagine you're stranded on a desert island. You're stranded on a desert island. You've got no chance of ever escaping. Which one of your wife's relatives, her side of the family, which one of your wife's relatives would you least want to be stranded on the desert island with?
Man,
Your new family, just met him a few years ago, right?
you're going to get me in big trouble on this one. Her dad.
Her dad. Do you get along with her dad?
Yes.
You just don't want to be stranded on a desert island with him.
Yes.
Who would you least want to be stranded with?
Nadine,
Nadine,
her sister.
her sister Nadine. Do you get along with Nadine?
Yes, I do.
Why would you not want to be stranded on a desert island with her?
I mean, her relatives are all great, and that would probably be the one that she would choose, I guess.
All right. That's a pretty safe answer. You're going to change your answer, aren't you? He's going back on. He's changing his answer.
I'll change to her grandmother.
That's going to get you in less trouble, isn't it?
Maybe not from the audience, but from my wife it will, yes.
All right. He has changed his answer to her grandmother. Who would it be? The one you'd least want to be stranded on the desert island with?
Her mother.
Yeah, you're pretty sure of that. Why her mother?
Well, she doesn't drink for one thing, and
Her mother doesn't drink.
no.
She'd have no one to drink with.
Oh, that's right.
Who would it be?
Mother-in-law.
Your mother-in-law. Your mother-in-law. Okay, so your mother-in-law. Okay. Gentlemen, thank you very much. I know that was a tough question, but the next one is not as, it could be as tough. Maybe it is. All right, here we go. Another one where you have to imagine the scenario, if you could. I want you to imagine, you've got to imagine here, that there has been a parrot. You have a parrot, a pet parrot. It's been living in your bedroom for the duration of your marriage. And as we know with parrots, they obviously repeat the word or the phrase that they hear most frequently. So what would your parrot be most likely to say? You've had the parrot, it's been in your bedroom for the duration of your marriage. It repeats what it hears most frequently. What would yours be most likely to say?
Get off.
Get off. Get off. Get off. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Quit snoring.
Quit snoring. Get off. Quit snoring.
Can you scratch my back?
Can you scratch my back? And what would your parrot be most likely to say?
You're wonderful.
You're wonderful. Okay, gentlemen, we've got one more question. It's the final question. You may remember that I mentioned that it's worth 25 points. So this is the big one, 25 points, make it or break it question, all right? And it's one of the classic questions from the original game show. Where is the strangest or possibly the most unusual place that the two of you have ever made?
Whoopee!
Whoopee. I think you know what I'm talking about. Here we go. With a mere 4 years of Whoopee under your belts, where do you think she might mention? Strangest, maybe most unusual place.
I'm going to go safe on this since I'm just going to go safe on this one. The shower.
Shower. All right. 25 years of Whoopee. Few options. What do you think he would say? Or what do you think she would say?
In front of the fireplace in the living room.
Front of the fireplace in the living room. Wow, that's pretty good. I like that. 27 years of Whoopee.
On the beach.
Oh, yeah. On the beach. Which beach?
I can't think of the name of it. I'll think of it in a minute.
In the still of the night.
Yeah. I'll think of it in a minute.
All right. 55 years of Whoopee.
I've got to tell you, I've led a dull life. Only in a comfortable bed at home.
Comfortable, well, we'll take it as an answer. Comfortable bed at home. You got it. All right, if that's the answer, pardon?
Gee, some of these guys, they're having fun.
Sounds like it. So, hey, sometime next year, it could all be yours. All right. All right, we're going to bring the ladies back. Let's give the gentlemen a big round of applause. Here they come. Gentlemen, if you would be so kind to give the seats back to the ladies here, and here they come. Here come the ladies. Here you go. Have a seat, ladies. Go right ahead. All right. Here they are. They're back again. Ladies, how was that luxurious soundproof booth?
Lovely.
It was very nice, isn't it?
Yes.
Wasn't too windy out there, was it?
No.
Good. In your absence, as I mentioned, just as before, we asked the gentlemen 4 different questions, just as we did with yourselves. The first 3, they're worth 10 points, as the previous ones were. But the last one is the big one. It's the final question. It could make or break the game because it's worth 25 points. Here we go. The first one was, we think, pretty easy, so hopefully they got it. Where did you and your husband go on your very, very first date?
Oh my gosh. It wasn't that long ago. Oh, first date, we went out to an Italian restaurant, and then we went back to his house and watched a movie, Love and Basketball. And I remember he rubbed my head because I had a headache.
Oh, that's really nice. He didn't mention going back to his place. He did mention the Italian restaurant, though. So you got a match, 10 points. Congratulations. Very nice. Where do you think he might have mentioned you ever gone on your very first date?
Wow. Well, we went to Litchfield. Yeah, that's the town we went to. I don't know if you would have mentioned prom, because we both went to prom together, and we...
You got it. Prom. All right, that's a great one. Where do you think he might have mentioned?
Somewhere up the Dandenongs, a restaurant in the Dandenongs.